Hey guys, welcome back to the series for week number 56. So getting into it, we have got Illusion having a good race here. He started in 8th. He's had a nice little battle with this chap here. He's in 7th. Well, he was before he went off there. But it's okay, he's recovered. And he's about to finish the race, or so he thought. Because he's going to crash straight into the pit wall. And all that hard work is going to go up in smoke because he's going to finish in 11th place. Very nearly 12th actually. And then next up at 9 we have got Count Gamer Chronicles with this chap going for, well, you know, that's not the worst dive bomb I've ever seen, but he left absolutely no room, and Karma decided to make an example out of him because going around this corner he's going to get a bit of a spin on there and lose a whole bunch of places. And the spinning is not over because he's panicking. So what you really don't want to do is panic in a situation like this. And now he is in last place. So crashing into the wall there. Let's see if we can get things going again. And yeah, now we're going to be gentle enough and get started. And then in next at number 8 we have got Superior End. And we're here on Tokyo Expressway. Now I've left names out of this one for now for a very good reason. So going into this hairpin here, a late braking maneuver there from this MX-5, but you know, traditional Gran Turismo stuff I suppose. But going into here we're going to have some more traditional Gran Turismo stuff because that's an optimistic dive bomb. And now we're coming to that little chicane, which is an awful one. And now I'm going to reveal the names, and this is all the efforts of some AI which Superior End is going to deal with. And this AI is not done because now he's going to actually wait for these other cars, but only wait in the way I suppose. So we're just going to speed things up a bit here, and the AI is going to be all over the place here, around the outside and the inside of him. Eventually this one is going to get going again in 11th place. And then next up at number 7 we have got Ryan, and these two chaps up in front are going to have a coming together, either not using the radar or deliberately trying to block the jump, but either way going to end up spinning himself. So let's have a look there. So coming out of this corner, a little bit side by side, but nothing at all untoward. And now he's just going to straight line it as if he's hot lapping and not realize there's another car there, or just not want that car to do anything. I don't know, either way a little bit stupid to not be checking the radar if that was the case. And then next up at number 6 we have got K Schnipple, and this chap is looking to get into the top 10, and he's going to do so from about 150 meters behind and just shove that Corvette out the way. He has succeeded in getting 9th place. Now the Corvette is back in firing range here, so he's going to just push him off there. That's what you get. And those guys, of course, obviously mad about that. Don't do to me what I did to you, of course. He's going to go for a ram, end up missing quite badly.
He buggered off. So he has, he's scarpered.
And then he's going to quit the race. And then next up at 5, we are staying on the same track. Now BBR Purple, and this guy had a nice race, actually. He'd been going the whole time. A nice little back and forth. Most of the time, this guy was actually in the lead, and there was no coming together at all, really. So for the rest of the lap, the final lap that is, they are going to have again a nice little race here. This race could be either one of theirs, but as we come into the final corner here, Purple is going to defend on the extreme inside, and he's going to try an old switcheroo. I don't know if he was trying that or what, but either way, a bit of a brain fade, and he's going to end up not getting 2nd or 1st. He's going to end up getting 7th. So yeah, not the greatest move he probably has ever pulled in his racing career. And just missing out the top 3, we've got RX-8 Racer, and this guy was super clean. I mean, just look at that, just bulldoze past as if he is playing Fall Guys, and just, you know, trying to make sure other people don't beat you. So we have now served the half-second penalty, and the guy behind is obviously catching up, but we're going to try our best to block, and not going to really succeed. But don't worry, it's not over, because we have another chance to get past him. We're just going to push him wide at the first corner. Wonderful stuff. Secures first position until the back straight of the next lap, and this guy is going to get a bit of revenge, and of course it's going to make this guy a little bit angry because, you know, how dare you do to me what I just did to you. So this is, I would imagine, what his vision was like after that, because he's completely pissed off by being treated exactly the same way that he's treated other people. Fancy that, actually. So now coming to the left-hander after the long hairpin, going to go for a massive ram. End up missing quite severely. And then in at 3, we've got no stopping. We've got this start glitch, but that's not the star of the show here. Everyone is just getting ready to go. And eventually, things are going to get started. It's just going to take a little while. And as quickly as they start, they are going to stop for no stopping, ironically. And like, the carnage has been caused by that. Sadly for him, he's going to be outside the top 10 after that. He did get overtaken by someone else. And then next up at 2, we've got Vitor Motorsports. This guy's got Senna on the back of his car, but Senna would be ashamed to have his face on this guy's car. Because we're coming to this right-hander, gonna give a bit of a punt to the Viper there, just carry on. And then we've got this guy right close behind him, but he doesn't like having anyone behind him in a race. Well, you should consider doing something else if you don't like having someone right behind you, so he's going to slow down. And then he's going to get Karma kind of dealing with him, because through this left hand he's going to get a little bit out of control and then put it on the grass and lose a couple of positions. He's actually going to lose another one because the Scirocco is going to end up in front of him and the Viper behind him, so he's got his 2 enemies on either side of him, which is not a good position for him to be in. However, they didn't really need to do anything here, because through missiveness he is going to put it in the wall, lose both positions, and now of course he's still furious by what has happened. Gonna go for the ramp and crashing into the wall, and he is indeed going to quit the race there.
Bravely ran away, away.
I didn't.
When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled.
So, what could top that? Well, probably one of the dumber people I've seen in this game, actually. So, yeah, we have had a clean race up until this point in the lead, but he's made a mess up there, and now his lead is under threat, so we're going to try and block, and it's going to backfire. So we're going to have another go here at the hairpin. Of course, that was the other guy's fault, wasn't it? It was Lucky BMX's fault for that. And now it's just going to devolve into comedy. So we're now down into 5th place here, and going to crash into that wall somehow. Probably the first person who's ever crashed into that wall that way. So now we're going to lose a couple more positions as we have people, well, we have one guy catching up, and we're going to try and block because we haven't learned anything from that. So crash into the wall again, crash into the wall a 4th time, end up losing a whole bunch of positions outside the top 10. Did indeed finish last. Don't even know if I finished the race, to be honest. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, got any like, new around, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you very much to my patrons whose names you're seeing on screen right now. If you'd like to join them and get access to videos early, the link is in the description, and I'll see you guys in my next video.